So, like I said before, we're talking about two things today. We're talking about profit. I'm also talking about the copy trading. So, for those of you guys that have been, maybe for those of you guys that saw my first video I did, which is this video I did on my TikTok. It's TikTok. So, I've not logged in my TikTok account on this iPad. So, the first video I did, that was
I'm gonna join the group.
so
could you guys please turn off your stupid camera and mute yourself?
I think let me just mute everyone. I think that will be best. Let me just mute everyone. So mute all. So it's TikTok. So it's already like the same shit.
All right, fans, we
2008 model. We're going to give you this one for 4.1 million. So this one.
Okay. Okay, so for those of you guys that are following me,
hi guys, you can see that I just funded $1,000 on this account. That is about 1.5 million naira, which I just funded on this account. Remember that I promised you guys that this year
which I funded the $1,000 account, and on the video
I'll be launching copy trading and also account management. So I funded this 1,000. You can see that I just funded $1,000 on this account. That is about 1.5 million naira, which I just funded on this account. Remember that I promised you guys that this year I'll be launching copy trading and also account management. So I funded this $1,000 account with my money, so which is trading on this account this week, whereby I'll be applying conservative trading. I will not be aggressive on this account. I'll be targeting between 2% to 10% daily, which is I'll be risking something like 0.5%, within 0.5%, 1% or 2% on this particular account, so that I'll be targeting between 2%, 4% or probably highest 10% daily, and also probably targeting like within 80% to 300% monthly as my monthly target. So I'm going to show you guys my daily result, weekly result, and also monthly result on this particular account, which you can see this is the account ID, so that in case of
this is where I say that you guys should take note of the account ID so to avoid anything like cheating and all that. So remember I said that I'm talking to two things today, which is the copy trading and also profit. But let me just start with this, then I'll go straight to the aspect of the profit. I can easily because what before I will share guys any updates, I will first of all test it myself. So before sharing it to anybody, so I've tested it and it worked. That's why I choose to share you guys today. So here's my MT5. You can see that where is my MT5 account? You can see this is my MT5 ID. You can see here's it. You can see the ID which I told you guys to take note, 22158309. So here's it. 22158309. You can see you guys should take note of the account ID. And if I should go to my trade, my history, you can see that total what is it? So total these are all my history. Okay, credit, deposit, you can see deposit is $1,000 here. I can see that withdraw is $1,594, and currently I'm having $1,022. Today I'm done. Today I think I took about let me go to history back. Trade. I think today I took about 2 trades or so, or two to 3 trades or so today. So which I'm not too stable. So I just scalped. I think I scalped the last trade and sold. So you can see that on the account which I've already reset the account which I've started trading afresh. So which is the account I'll be trying to link into a platform whereby you guys can as well copy my trade. So let me just go straight to the aspect of the profile, which I told you guys that I'll be explaining to you guys, aspect of passing your profile easily based on what I've backtest. If you guys should notice, there was one time I posted that I passed a profile account within the space of, I think, a phase 2 of a profile account within the space of 2 hours or so. Within the space of 2 hours or so, I passed a profile account. Let me go to my email. Okay, let me just go to the account. Here's the profile. You can see this is the profile account, Trade Mastery. I can see that currently I'm a funded trader on the profile. You can see I'm having about $10,000 account on the profile. So let me go to the funded account because I've passed the phase 1. I've also passed the phase 2. So I'm currently a funded trader. So let me just go to the challenge first. Let me show you guys the phase 1 and the phase 2, which I've passed it. So I was explaining like how you also can easily pass this because okay, funded challenge. I'm coming. Challenge account. No. I want to show you guys the history. I'm logging my account now. Okay, yeah, okay. Yes, you can see that I've passed my this was the phase 1. You can see phase 1. I made total of $1,017, which I passed the phase 1. You can see that 10.17%. And here was the phase 2. You can see which I made $544, which is 5.4%. You can see that I passed the phase 1 and also passed the phase 2, and which I'm currently a funded trader solo. If I should go to my account, here's my account, a funded trader. So let me click on it. So the reason of this video, I did a withdrawal, which the withdrawal has been paid into my wallet, my crypto wallet. You can see that these are all the trades I've taken on the real account, and I placed the withdrawal that was on Friday, and I have received the payout. You can see pay payout. Here is it. So just for testing to confirm that this profile is actually paying, you can see that this profile they are giving you 80% split while they are taking 20%, because I make about $200 on the profile account. And here's it. So the money that was paid into my crypto account was $164. So let me explain the aspect of this trade mastery and why I choose to explain it to you guys. Now, if you guys have been in this online space, there was one time that IM Academy was gaining. That was about if I should remember, that should be around 2000, and that should be around 2000. When is it? I am giving me after COVID. That should be 2021 or so, or that should be 2021 or so, or 2020, something like that. When IM Academy is screening, then whereby the broker that they are using a binary cent, which is then there was three, because I think that was through IM Academy. That is when smart money started gaining all this SMC that you guys have been hearing about. But then I actually did not participate on IM Academy, but most people that actually participate, they gain, at least most of them, let me not say all, some of them actually gain a lot of knowledge from the platform, because what it is that like they offer different training and also teach people on how to trade and whatsoever, something like that. So some people also give knowledge, able aspect of learning SMC and that. So someone introduced this platform to me. That was about last week or so, and the reason why I give it a try is because they are giving you a profit account, which is their partner with this trade master here. So which is they are giving you a profit account to a trade with, which is depend on your package or whatsoever. You can see that my account is being linked into this this place. You can see 10K account. Now what I did is that when the person introduced this platform to me, this platform here, so I gave it a try. So let me just see how it's going to work out. So I give it a try. I buy that particular package, and the profit account was given to me. So what I did is that I did not actually apply my strategy on this particular profit account. So I said, okay, let me just give it a try to see if actually these people that like because they have a coach, they have different coach here. I think that should be on the where is it? I think live section. That should be on live section, I think. Yeah. So these are the different codes that they are trading differently. Some of them are trading good, some of them are trading currency pair, some of them are trading BTC and all that and all that and all that and all that. So I said, okay, let me just give it a try. So let me see if actually those coach here, if they're actually profitable, if actually they know what they are doing. So I bought the account, and the profit account was given to me. So the profit account was linked to this Akashx. So what I did is that I did not use my strategy. Like, I did not want to maybe go into the market to analyze trades, because I want to place trade on profit account. So now this platform have what they call tap to trade, and also have signal. So I use the resources, which is the signal themselves and also the tap to trade on this particular profit account. I did not did any like analysis, like maybe I want to probably trade. So okay, let me just give it a try to see if actually the system is actually working. So all the trade, even down to passing the phase one, the phase two, all the trade came from this, the tap to trade. Now the tap to trade is just kind of, let me explain, the tap to a trade is just kind of you copying signal to your MT5, because they are using trading locker. So you copying signal to your MT5 to trade. So once you approve any trade, it's going to place automatically on your account, which is the coach or the person that took that particular trade. Once it's closed, once he himself close a trade, your trade is going to close. So that is what I actually did. So once immediately they drop a trade, I will just approve it. Once I approve that particular trade, it's going to place on my own personal account, because my account is already being linked here. So once the trade placed on my on one personal account, so once that particular person close a trade, my own as well is going to close. So that is what I just been doing ever since. That should be last month. I don't actually do any market analysis, just trade on that particular profit account. But what I usually did is that if probably maybe they drop a signal on this tap to trade, and probably I'm currently trading that particular pair. Let me use gold for example. Maybe I'm trading gold at that particular time, and I know that gold is going to buy from here, and probably someone drops here that like good set trade. I'll just ignore that signal. It means that with my knowledge and what they are dropping, I'm able to avoid some losses. So definitely for those of you guys that are currently trading, that they are already have knowledge in Forex, maybe your issue is that maybe you are not sure most times of your direction. Like maybe you are having that confusion in terms of direction. Maybe in fact you are not even sure of your trade to place trade on your own account. So I think this will be a best platform in terms of profit. Like for those of you guys that are buying profit, like this will be a best platform in order for you to guide you, because now the platform itself, they are giving you signal to trade on that profit account that they are giving you, which is just like they are helping you to pass your profit account. So with your Forex knowledge that you have already gotten, adding it together with what they are giving you, you can see that it will not be very easy for you to pass your profit account. Now, this on this profit account, which is the phase 2 I passed, was just, if I should go to my, let me just go to it. If I think challenge, the phase 2 I passed was just within the space of 2 hours. And actually, I did not maybe do any market analysis to take that particular trade. It was still from that tap to trade. So I don't know if I can go to the history details. So you can see that the account was given to me. That should be on the 11. So on the 11, I think I did not place, no, okay, the account was given to me on the 10, but I started placing trade on the 11. You can see that here was the trade. You can see that here was the first trade, second trade. From that on the 11th, you can see on the 11th, you can see that just for on the 11th, I was able to make 5%. If you add everything together, I can see I was able to make 5% just within just that on the 11th. So which is, I passed the phase 2 just within 1 day, not even up to 1 day. That should be about 2 hours or 2 hours. Let me say within space of 3 hours or so, because if we should look the time, because this when I started trading 14, 15. So within space of 1 to 2 hours, I'm able to pass the first phase. And so the second phase within space of 1 to 2 hours. Now, what happened is that this person is dropping good. At that particular time, I'm trading gold. So which is, I understand that gold is bullish. Definitely, I want to take buy trade on my own personal account. So since this person is dropping good for buyer, so okay, let me just approve it. So immediately I approve the trade on that tap to trade. Definitely the trade is going to place on my own Profirm account, which is this Trade Mastery Profirm account, since I've already linked it to this Akashx platform. So with my own knowledge and with the knowledge that I'm getting for here, you can see that it's not like very easy to not navigate to be able to pass your which is the Profirm account which they are giving you. So which is, if for example, maybe you are trading Euro USD on your personal account, and you know that Euro USD is going to buy, maybe you are not too sure, and suddenly you just see a tap to trade alert that Euro USD buy. So since someone has confirmed that Euro USD is buy, okay, let me just approve it on the Profirm account and see if it's going to play out. Or better still, if maybe you are not like, maybe you are a trader that is going to adapting yourself, like you are adapting yourself, maybe like if you analyze a pair, you are not too sure that everything is going to go to your direction, like you are always adapting yourself. Maybe you are scared of placing trade or whatsoever, you are adapting yourself. So with the aspect of this, they tap to trade on this the platform, because now I think I bought the package that should be about $149. I bought the package, which is 1 month, because you are paying every month. So I bought the package that should be $149, and 10K account was given to me. Now, if you are buying 10K account, maybe on the FTMO or Forex or 10 trade, I think 10K account should be about $90 or some about 80 something dollars. So also my brother won something. So you will realize that you are just adding about, let me say about a $40 or $50 on top on the services. Because meanwhile, they are also helping you to also pass your profit. Like, because they are giving you signal, and they're also helping you to pass your profit. Because if you go to report, let's go to I think it should be at this level. Let me remove this guy. I want you guys to just pay attention to what I'm explaining, because this thing is going to help you guys a lot too, because I tested it and it worked. I've received my payout. So that's why I choose to explain it to you guys, so that it's going to help you guys a lot. Because like I said before, the reason why I joined this platform, or the reason why I give this platform a try, is based on my first experience on IM Academy. Because IM Academy, I did not participate, based on, I understand that it's a kind of person scheme like that, so I don't actually plan. But later, I observed that smart money started raining after IM Academy, because most people learn SMC from IM Academy, SMC ICT. The learning for IM Academy, that should be like 2021 or 2020 or so. And most people that actually participate, they actually gain knowledge. So when they introduce the particular platform to me, and I do my check and balance, like I look the risk and everything involved, and I understand, okay, if I should subscribe, I'm getting a profit account worth about 10,000. I'm getting a profit account worth about $10,000. And it's reason about the profit is that there's no kind of complicated rules like consistency rules, using a particular lot size, do not trade doing news, do not do like those kind of rules is not on the trade mastery, because all my lot size was just random lot size. So those consistency rules, those like you must not close trade 5 minutes after news, you must not open trade 5 minutes after, like those kind of rules, they are not there. So another great advantage again. I think if I should, here is it like this tap to trade result. Let's see. Can see that these are the tap to trade results. So if I click on this guy, Joe, history, can see these are the results so far. You can see that statistic, total profit 25%, daily profit 1%, weekly profit 6%, monthly profit 25%. You can see that with just this guy, just by taking just one particular person, you have passed your profit account. Now let's see this guy. Now total profit 9.4 so far, daily profit 0.1. So let's see another guy. This guy 5%. Because this guy, why this particular guy, this thing is very high, because if I go to that type of trade, you see that this guy always go trade, because this guy focus mostly on good, and he always like taking buy on good, like buy. Most times on good. That's why I think, because he always drops here, because these are some of the wins, and just like that, I think these are some of the wins. So with your own knowledge, like I say, with your own knowledge that you have gotten on the forex market, pull together with what you are getting. Because and one thing about this thing is that most of the coaches here, they usually go live, and these are the live whereby they go live, they do analyze, like they analyze the particular play that they want to trade, which can also participate on a live. You can see these are the time which they actually go live. And apart from that, you can also watch the previous live videos. If maybe like you can also watch the previous live videos, look when the kind of style of trading that they are doing, if it's something that you like to learn, you get. So you can also watch the previous live that I've done. Then the platform itself, which is the platform itself, they have their own academy whereby you can learn everything from, you can learn crypto, forex or beginning, advanced, expert, whatsoever. If I should go to let me go to advanced, for example. So these are, okay, you can see advanced, they have fundamental analysis, how to apply economics, they have technical analysis, indicators, chart pattern, whatsoever. So you are going to everything concerning technical, everything, like everything, these are their own academy here. Then also, I think they also have a scanner. So what the scanner does is that, which probably I have not actually used it, because I not actually have that time going through the scanner and all that. What the only thing that I actually test here is just that it's just the tap to trade. That's all. That is what I actually test, the tap to trade. Then I use, if for example, maybe they are saying they are dropping a tap to trade to take a buy on a particular pair. Maybe at that particular time, I'm trading that particular pair on my personal account. And based on my strategy, I know that this thing is not going to buy, or is not going to, or maybe I'm not too sure of my own, maybe I'm like, maybe on my own analysis on one personal account, maybe I'm not too sure about that particular trade. I might just accept it here to see if it's going to play out. Or the one that I'm 100% sure that this thing is not supposed to buy, or it's not supposed to sell, and someone is saying that it's going to buy here or it's going to sell, I'll just avoid it. But for you, maybe for you, for example, maybe like maybe you are not too good, or you are still trying to be profitable, or you're still trying to like learn like be profitable or whatsoever, or maybe you're not sure about yourself and you want to buy a profit account. So instead of you to waste money to buy a profit account and at the end blow it, like instead of you to buy a techie profit account of about $90 or $100 or so, at the end you're not too sure about yourself and you lost the profit account, I would prefer you to add that $40 on top, or that $50 on top, to buy a package from this Akashx, and you will automatically get a $10,000 per firm account. So with that money that you are putting on top, based on the services here, and there are so many things that you are still going to learn here based on their own there, because here they have like, say, the scanner. Now what the scanner does is that it gives you signal to take a buy trade, and also gives you signal to take a set trade. Okay, this one is currently on maintenance. Let's check on this one. So what the scanner does is that it gives you signal to take trade on a particular pair that you want to trade. You can see these are signals. So if we give you signals to take a buy trade, a set trade, depending on just the automation here, which is the scanner. Like, scanner is going to scan the market and tell you to buy or tell you to sell. So you can be using these tools here to add to your own confidence. Like, okay, these people that are saying buy, my system is kind of saying, but okay, let me take that trade. So now you are guiding yourself with just that 1 month. Even though because the subscription is every 1 month, which is you are going to be paying that one something every month. So maybe you can use that first 1 month to pass your Profirm account. Now, once you're able to pass your Profirm account, you do not have any business again to do with this platform. You can just continue with your Profirm account and just be maintaining that your real account to be making just a particular percentage. Now, the 1 month package that you are buying, which is you are actually getting a 10K Profirm account. Now, you will use their service here, and probably if you already have one, now you can see that again now is saying buy on okay, let me go to normal Forex pair. Let me clean this guy. So let me use, this is this is crypto. Let's say like GP USD, for example. Now here it's saying buy at this level. So these just are the external works. It will tell you buy, sell, just like that. So these just are it works. So you will use that 1 month package to see on how to pass your Profirm account. Now, once you're able to pass your Profirm account within that 1 month, you can just stop. Like, you must not like continue your this thing here. Just like, now the reason why I'm explaining this Akashx for you guys, because I observe that most people have like challenges in terms of passing a Profirm account, because I've been having DM like, boss, can you able to pass my Profirm account? This and this and this and this and this. So that's why I gave this platform a try. I did not, on the Profirm account, I did not take trade like based on my own analysis. All the trade that I take was on this the tap to trade. This the tap to trade. This the tap to trade. Because I linked the Profirm account here. Then all the trade there was taken from this the tap to trade. And the problem, the first phase was passed within 1 week, and the second phase was passed just within 2 hours. Just within 2 hours, the second phase was passed. So you get, so this is a great opportunity for you guys that want to buy a Profirm account. Instead of it to just buy a Profirm account from either any Profirm at all, so you can just add that $50 on top and buy this package, and automatically you are going to get a Profirm account. You can see that I did a withdrawal which money has been paid to my account, because I see that I will test it first to make sure that it's working before sharing to anybody, which I did. The money was paid into my account today. I did it withdraw on Friday evening. Remember that on Saturday is weekend, Sunday is weekend. So on Monday, so today the money was paid to my account. So as immediately I received the money, I said, okay, let me just share you guys this platform. So for those of you guys that you are having issue in terms of passing Profirm, maybe you are not too sure about yourself, about your strategy, about what you are doing, like you need assistance. So this platform will be an opportunity. It will be an opportunity for you, so that immediately you are getting, because they also think most of the traders here, they drop trade on this tap to trade here, and also they also drop trade alert. Also, you can see Forex trade alert, which is alert here. So which is, you can also be getting alert. So you can see that, let's see the alert so far. Okay, all these are the allowed so far. So like this guy now, so you're like that, so you can just copy and place. So you can just once you get an alert or once you get a signal or whatever, you can choose to just place it, or probably if you know that you have a system that is actually working for you, but you are kind of not too sure of yourself, you can also use this to guide yourself, to also use it to place your trade. So this Akashx is just like the tools to just to assist you in terms of place your trade to pass your profile account. So this is all about Akashx, which I'll be talking here, and also this Trade Mastery. Like I said, Trade Mastery, just like the Akashx, they are kind of partner with Trade Mastery. So Trade Mastery is a profile account. So once you buy the the Akashx package, because me, the package I bought was where is it? If I go to my subscription, I think it should be on the where is it? Yeah, I think subscription. It's not showing. So I think the package I buy was $149, something like that. So I got my 10K account, which normally that 10K account, if I'm buying that 10K account, that 10K account should be about $90 or $100 or so, probably $80 or so. So definitely I had about $60 or $50 on top. So which I think is like, based on what I've seen and based on what I've texted, I think that it actually worth it. So those of you guys that want to buy profit accounts, that maybe you have buy one, you have lost it, you have lost it, and maybe you are not too sure about yourself. So before you buy again, you can consider what I just explained. You can go to Google or go to YouTube to go and make your own research about it. So I think this will be a great opportunity for you guys. Like I said before, the reason why I'm explaining it to you guys is because I've tested it. It works. I've withdrawn and I've received my payouts and it works. And again, apart from that, all the trade I took on the profit account, I did not analyze anyone because I deliberately used the signal, the title trade on the account to see if actually I will pass the profit account using the signal. And to I think what also still, even sometimes maybe if I analyze a particular pay, maybe good, and maybe I'm seeing that gold is going to sell, maybe example, and alert came to here from here on top to trade that gold is going to buy. Sometimes I might decide to not take the trade based on seeing sell on one end, and most time the trade is going to play out here. So you remember that on trading, nobody is too perfect to get to. This is just like tools that might going like it's going to help you guys in terms of profit, passing, and all that. So I'll move into the stage 2. But before I move to the aspect of the copy trading, so I want you guys to ask question if you have any questions to ask concerning what I've explained so far concerning this Akashx and also this trade mastery.
All right, Zedem, good evening. I have a question to ask, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so just to ask, the prop you bought, is it connected to the Akashx, or you can just buy a different prop and link it to it? Or because I don't know, for some reason I just discovered that as you just shared this platform, I think I've come across it in a video somewhere like a month ago, but I didn't really pay attention. So I was asking, this proprietary frame, I didn't really get the name. Where is it connected to Akashx, or it's a different company on its own?
Actually, this trade mastery, because on the Akashx, they do not actually say they are the owner, but on one end, I'm sure that they are still the owner of the trade mastery. But on the platform, it's not stated there. But with my own end, like I'm kind of, maybe they might still be the one. They might still be the one, like the owner of this profile or so. But you can actually buy the profile account separately. You can buy the account separately, which you can just register, buy separately. But for me, I see it like kind of maybe a waste on that first time, on that first month. So instead of you to just buy, I think the premium account should be about, I think if you want to buy, if I should click on new challenge, I think it should be about how much? Okay, 10K account is about 99. You can see that is a waste. So instead of to just buy the premium account separately, yeah, why not just add that money on top, that $40 on top, or that few dollar on top, and buy a package here, and probably I will have access to some of the tools. Probably in one with all the other, I might get some information here for that first 1 month to see how I can be able to pass the profit account very fast. So you get, so that's just the reason why I'm just bringing this. But you can actually buy the profit account separately if you wish, just like your normal foreigners this thing. But you subscribing to the 1 month package here, that should be about let me see if I can see it here. Because when I pay, I think I subscribe with $149. Okay, yes.
Yeah,
They're currently doing, I don't know, maybe they're currently doing promo. Can see, yes, it's $149. So I think that is what I paid, $149. So automatically so like what happened is that if you want to get the profit account through this Akashx, for example, after maybe I think you must need a link, something like that. Let me say, for example, I send you my link. So after you have created an account and buy the package, that same email that you use on this Akashf, that's also the same email you now use to go and create the trade mastery account. So you will leave it for a while. I think within the next how many minutes, they will now send you they will now which the Akashf will now automatically use that email that you use to register on a platform to purchase the 10K account. You will now receive information that your taking account has been purchasing, this is your login, just like that.
all right. I think I totally understand. That means I think it would be wiser to do what you did actually. Go for a subscription, because I guess with that subscription we have access to more things, as you said.
Exactly.
So secondly, based on those you show some traders, and I was trying to read most of the. I think I saw the first guy was doing like 1% daily. I was getting your point, but I wanted to know.
Let me go to the place again. Yes,
Yes, I think it was this first guy. So another thing to consider that you might want to look at. I guess you looked at the drawdown before you copied the person, or you looked at something like that.
What I did is that the person that actually introduced this particular platform to me, I asked, okay, which particular traders that you recommend that they're actually doing well? So I think this Joey was one of the, I think so. I think with I think this guy also, I think Joe and this, something Matthew. I think this Matthew also. I will check again. So when I see those particular people signal, I will just approve it. But this particular guy, Joe, because from what observing so far, he only he wants to just be buying wood. And sometimes actually most of all the trade actually play out that buy, because most of the things will just buy. And actually even when good is creating all-time high, some of the trade they actually play out. So by just covering just one person alone, let me use this Joe for example. From one observe so far, you can actually use this guy with your own idea to easily pass your profit account. Because I think this Joe, this Matthew, and which other guy? I think I will check. You can actually just like that to easily, based on most of them, they're actually dropping set signal back to back. But most of that, especially Joe, like consistency. If I go to the tab to trade, where is it? You see that Joe signal will be considered buy. He always drops signal. So he always always. If I go to, let me go to next page. You always see there, can see Jojo. He always buy. So you get.
Yeah, I understand totally. Thank you. I think I'm satisfied on that. We'll just be waiting for a link after the video, please.
So any other question?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I want to ask, after you must have bought the profit account at the rate of $149. Then after the 1 month, how much are you subscribing again to still get this package from this Akashx? Is it that
Okay.
same 149?
Yeah, I think their subscription is 149, which is that's what you are going to be paying every month. 149. So for me, like me now, so maybe I might not will subscribe this month because I've already got what I've already tested that may work, and I've already even I've already withdrawn my. Well, this thing is I don't know if you can mount it.
Okay.
So the thing is that just like if you know about IM Academy there, like you'll be renewing your subscription every month or so. So also the same thing here. So you still renew that 149 like every month like that. So probably if you want to still maybe you want to still be using the signal, even by God's grace, you are able to pass a profit account within the first because what some people actually did is that they are trading on the profit account and they're also trading on the personal account, which most of them are actually doing good based on the result that I'm kind of seeing. Like they're actually doing good on no personal account by copying just the signal alone. So you get so probably if for example maybe you pass your challenge maybe within first or second week, and probably you actually make money and you feel like you want to continue, you can just renew your this thing, or better still if you don't want to renew like by spending money, you can see as well share this opportunity to people. See. And if any like people also that they're already know about profit and you explain the opportunity for the like this would be a great opportunity by it's by buying directly, you can just use this Akashx. So definitely if they use your link and they also purchase, I think if you feel like two people or three people or so something like that, you will not pay again for the next month. The next month is going to be free, just like that. But if for example, maybe you do not refer anybody, maybe you make profit for your profit, you can just choose to renew if you want to still continue using the services, just like that. But I think it does not actually affect the profit. So on the profit, you can just trade your manually. But if, for example, you still maybe based on what you have seen and you feel like I want to continue with this platform, you can just keep on renew, or better still, you refer people, then you will not have to pay for the next month, just like that.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So another question is that when, for instance, when you bought the account of 149, after the 1 week or 2 weeks, how do you call it again? Profit challenge, Abi, something like that. Phase 1 and phase 2. So those phase 1 and phase 2, the total profits you made will not enter into you can't withdraw those ones, right?
No, you are not withdrawing your challenge account. You cannot withdraw profit. It's only when you are on the following account, like your real account, so you can withdraw profit.
So now from the real account on that 1 month, that means you use 3 weeks on the real account, then use 1 week for the profit account or what?
No, have you done profit before?
I've not done profit before.
Okay, that's why you're asking me this question. Now let me explain profit for you. Just month your this year. So let me explain profit for you. Now the idea of profit is that now profit just kind of let me see, they are giving you large capital in the sense that instead of you to fund your only dollar on your broker account, you can use that same $100 to buy a profit account, which is about what, like $10,000 profit account, which they will give you a maximum drawdown of about 10%, which is actually they're giving you $1,000 to trade with. So which is profit Problem is that they give you a bigger amount to trade it, but before they will give you that amount, they want you to prove yourself if actually you're actually a good trader. So you get, so that's why most people have one phase challenge, some have two. So now the challenge is that, like the first challenge, which almost all profit did, is that they will say, okay, make 10% of that account, and you should not lose more than so percentage. Like for this now, for example, now the daily drop down is 5%, while the overall drop down is 10%, which is you should not lose more than 5% a day, or lose more than 10% your overall this thing. Or if you have total of 5% daily drop down, you have failed that challenge. So once you're able to maintain this and be able to make your 10% on the first challenge, they're going to give you they're going to reset the account and give you another challenge again to a trade, which is that will now be 5%. So once you're able to make that 5%, then the next thing is that they are going to give you a real account to trade with. Now what they have is that it's just minimum of 5 trading days. So which is, if maybe like you can always use one day to pass your first challenge, depend on maybe the trade at that particular time. So you get, most time it might take you 2 weeks, sometimes it might take you a month, 2 months or so, but depend on your way of trading. So if, for example, maybe you're able to pass your first challenge 1 week, your second phase the second week, that is 2 weeks. Now you have about 2 weeks plus, I mean, yes, about 2 weeks or 2 weeks and some days to trade on your real account. So which is that 2 weeks now. So on that same 1 month, if you're able to make profit, just like for me as an example, now I'm able to make profit on my own using the same type to trade, which I have withdrawn. So if probably maybe you pass your profit account within the first week, second week, then in the remaining 2 weeks, you use that 2 weeks to trade on a real account and you make profit, then you can decide to either renew your subscription, or you can just, with the knowledge that you have gotten on the services, you can say, okay, let me use the knowledge to be trading on my profit account, just like that. And probably maybe when you blow it, the profit account, example, you can just still come again, then we pay the same money to see on how to get a profit account again, then just like that. So the idea of profit is that instead of you to fund your $100 on your broker account, why not just use that $100 to buy a profit account and get $1,000, which is that they are giving you $10,000, but what you are actually risking is $1,000. That is 10%. So you get, so that is the idea of profit. I don't know if I'm able to explain it well.
Yes, sir. You explained it perfectly well, sir. I appreciate it, sir. So, sir, we'll be waiting for your link now to buy it.
Another question?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I just want to know, like, is there a particular period of time that you have to pass the challenge?
No.
And then, okay.
No, there's no space. There's no more that you must pass within 1 week, 1 month, 2 months or so. No.
Then how about okay, then is there a margin that you must make for you to pass the account?
Yes, sir. So on the first phase, the first challenge, which is they want you to make 10% of that $10,000 account, which is they want you to make $1,000 on the first phase. While the second phase, they want you to make just $500.
Okay, thank you very much. But on the other hand, too, I'm just comparing this platform with the 10 trade, you know.
Okay.
Because, and
10 trade.
if also is their minimum package, is it this $10,000?
The minimum, like I think the trade master, let me see. Yeah, the trade master, the minimum there is $10,000. So that is the minimum package. Like I said, one thing about these guys, like one thing I just love about this is that if you go to the rules, I don't know, you can go maybe on your own and you can just go through the rules. You will see that those consistency rules is not here. Those rules that like what FTMO have and the foldedness, like whereby you must not close trade 5 minutes after news, or you must not open trade 5 minutes before news. They are not here. Like those kind of complicated rules, they are not here. So which is, I think, it will be like an opportunity to leverage more, even though maybe the profit do not actually last long, for example, but with this kind of easy way, at least you can be able to leverage on it to make your money fast. You get to, like, for those kind of rules, you must not do this, you must do this, you must do this, like that. And again, with the help of Akashx, with these there are traders here on this Akashx, you can also use this opportunity again to also make money. You get, so that's just the opportunity. Like if I go to my history, you see that I use random lot size, but on 10 trade I cannot do that by using random lot size. I might go against the consistency rules and the aspect of a stacking. Now 10 trade also have stacking rules now, so there are some kind of advantage towards this and 10 trade. Maybe 10 trade might last longer than this trade mastery, but currently now, like it's good to just take advantage and make your money. Because one thing about profit is that the aspect of profit is just going to make money on profit and fund on your personal real account. Now, let me use Extens for example. The profit I withdraw on Extens yesterday, within less than 5 minutes, the money was credited to my Bybit. But if I should use profit from example, it might take like hours. Some I would take days, based on they want to cross-check if actually I did not go against the rules. You get, so one thing about profit is that you make money on profit, you use that profit to fund your personal account, so that you take on both your personal account and also your profit account.
Okay, thank you very much for the.
So any other question before I
Yeah,
go to
good evening.
Good evening.
The question that I want to ask, this pop pen, is it just based on currency pair or both synthetic?
His currency pair now.
Just currency.
How do you see profit that do synthetic now? How do you see profit that do VIX now? Most profit are just currency pair. Any other question? Are we still in this course? Any other question?
Hello.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Can I speak?
Yes. Go on.
I want to really thank you very much for the teaching. I want to say I really enjoyed it, and I'm very happy to be following you. Yes, and I've learned a lot. I'm your Instagram, YouTube. I've always been there. But I want to ask something different from what you are doing now. The copy trading. When are you going to start, bros?
Okay, for that aspect of the copy, let me just go to that. So for that aspect of the copy trading is that the challenge that I'm having is that I do not want to be, let me say, for example, like because now currently I'm using Xness as a broker. So, and Xtend also have that feature of copy trading, which is on the social trading. This is was whatever. So what I want is, because not everybody are using Xtend or of a thing. So I just want a copy trading platform that can just allow me to link my MT5 to it. Like just allow me to link my MT5, while others can just use that same platform to be copying my trade, which is I don't like a MT5 copier is doing something like that, but they are doing which is I think you have to pay subscription fee. So which I don't want. So I want platform that there's nothing like subscription fee. I want something like the only fee there is from the profit that you are making that they will take in commission from. So platform whereby I will link my MP5 to, they will probably it's either maybe you fund money on that platform, then you now be copying my trade. Something like that. That's what I'm currently like researching about. If maybe I will see, but if maybe I could not be able to find something like that, then I'll just use maybe either Xnext social trading this thing, or I might just use either Derived C Trader, or maybe use any other broker services. But I don't want a situation whereby after I phone this particular broker, maybe the broker is having issue, I will now move my money again to go and phone another one again. So I want the one whereby I will just link my MP5 to it. That's all.
Okay, sir. Just a quick suggestion. So I believe one thing you might want to be focused on is how the copy trading would at least. Sorry, I have a child there. That's why. It's how the copy trading. Sorry, I say I believe one thing you might want to focus on is how the copy trading split profit would be, because it's one of the concerns, if not the other platforms. Because I believe something like Social Trader by Xnest, they have an option whereby I think you would share the profits between the master and the slaves. That is you providing the signal, but you make it a trade whilst others are copying. So I believe it's one thing we want to focus on. Abi, I'm just asking to be sure, or you're just trying, because if you're just
think
wanting to
that
do,
percentage is something that is not fixed now, it's adjustable now. Right?
okay, so
It's something that you adjust now, like depending on what you want to charge now. Abi?
Yes, it all depends on what you want to charge. So I was what I was just trying to establish is what are we targeting? Are you trying to look for a platform that does something like that? Because if there are platforms, I know in fact 10Trade even has a very good copy trading system, which they have a percentage split also, which is to be set
That
from
means
the
I
master account.
will have to fund my 10Trade account now.
Exactly. You have to fund it. But other things you need to look at now is their spread. Is it comfortable for you? Another thing.
Because I think 10Trade, I think for 10Trade, what I already use there is the profit. Profit. I've not actually used the direct this thing. So, and with the profit, I think the charges that time. I cannot take it
No.
actually.
Yes,
But for
if it's for a
Xnest now, like what I'm using for Xnest now, so there's no like I'm using the one that there's no commission, like no charges. I think I'm using the standard account or so, which is there's no commission, no charges of anything, maybe trade overnight or whatever. So no charges and
okay, but what they are charging you there is basically based on spread. If they are not,
even the
charging
spread
you
sef,
commission.
I hope even the spread sef, like let me say there's nothing there. Because if I'm like I'm the one that's actually targeting my take profit, and which it might just be a little different for spread, like just different. So most times say you might get same type spread. Because most times those commission they are kind of scam.
Yeah, but I'm really shocked on what you're saying. If it's Xness, so Xness, their list account, which is standard, which is that account, their commission is very much, except we are saying different things, because I think I use Xness on the daily. But aside from that, let's focus on what we're trying to look at, which is my only concern you might have with 10Trade is the vibe that is a Nigerian something. Because no
The
people
way
don't like India as a boy, say Nigerian something. They just have a mind aside it. If not, their brokerage is very fine. Their brokerage is fine. And I've used that copy trading system because I think I had, when I was using their prop firm, I had like up to 6 accounts. So I was copy trading from 1 to the 6 of it. And it's also worked on their life account when you fund it as a broker. But my second option I wanted to give was using trade copiers. But now that overrides the whole option, because the person that wants to copy an account needs to come to your DM and drop login details or something. Then you now go and add it on the trade. I believe you know trade copiers, all those social traders connect. You need to manually add the account. Then you set the risk 1 to 1. Those kind of ones is easy. But that one now, there's nothing like profit share, because if you make 1K, the person too is going to make exactly 1K. And now that's now the issue we used to have when somebody, you now make profit for someone, the person now moves. That one now you need to start thinking of either the person pays ahead of time a monthly subscription, because that's the only way to trap them down. And the monthly subscription must be based on a balance. So I'm just trying to bring possible options so that we can get deposits.
Okay, I actually understand what you are saying. But like I said before, the 10 trade that you use, is it that you are placing trade directly on your like for Xtems now? Because the reason why I did not even bother for Xtems, it looked like I will have to create another social account. I will now have to fund that account, and even the leverage I'm seeing there, it's just so poor. I'm 1 to 50, I'm 1 to something. So the leverage is just too poor. Okay. But I will have to move money to that social copier or so. But the 10th trade too, is it the trade that you are placing on your MP5 that is reflecting? I
Exactly.
agree they have a separate
As you are placing
platform.
on your MP5 is reflecting on the other account immediately.
I think if
You know
that
that
is the case, because that one is not an issue. If I have a broker that actually the trade I'm placing on my MP5 is the one that is reflecting on the other account, which is definitely, I can just create a VPS account, link the other broker MD5 to this my Xnet. So once I place on my Xnet, it will flow to that one. That one will now activate the rest of that ones there.
Okay, so one thing you want to ensure now is that you are trading on your Xness. That's what I want to get clear. You just want to ensure you are not leaving your Xness, right? I guess.
And because I don't want it, because my Xnet now, I'm trying to build this account because I plug into my FS book.
Oh,
So you
okay.
get so the percentage, not that after I've made 100% here, I will now move into this one. I want to start
Yeah, that's a lot of
like other
stress
kind of
again.
stress. So afresh. So you get. So that's why I
Okay,
just
now,
want
but
the one whereby I just link my MP5 to you. I know that I'm clean on just use one particular MP5 account down, be moving phone up and down.
okay, well, this one is going to work. It can work perfectly, but
Because I know that FS Blue have software
the
that
only
you can
cons is that
actually.
anybody that must also be using sorry, sir. Anybody that wants to copy you. Sorry, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
The only pros and cons on this 10 trade one is that the only person that wants to copy you must also come in with a 10 trade broker, must also be using 10 trade. So that's the only stress now. You need to tell them register 10 trade, fund it. Now, well, I think literally that's how it always works. Even if you want to go to Vantage offers the same thing too. Vantage are very good with their spread, but the person still needs to do the same thing. You will open an account called copy trading account. You fund the account, then you guys will do the setting from there.
The copy, the Vantage copy, that definitely is not linked to your MP5.
It's still linked to your MT5. So we have 2 options on ground. It's just something you need to research. The 2 options on ground is right now is the 10 trade and Vantage. 10 trade is a Nigerian vibe, something. Although I enjoy 10 trade withdrawal that season from broker. I think it take me just like 4 or 5 hours. But
5
just
hours.
that's
Xnet within
but
minutes.
Xnet is 5 minutes. In fact, of recent, Xnet has been doing my transaction instant. I don't know how it happens. Before I minimize, the transaction is already processing on Bybit. That's one of the things you cannot gainsay about Xnet again. That one is there.
I think what I will do is that like I say, for people maybe I don't see any platform that offer me linking my MP5 to it, then that's that we just blah blah. Probably I think this option will just be better. I'll just have VPS account, then create account on this other broker, probably fund a little amount because the percentage that I'm risking on my okay. Another issue.
What's the issue?
Because the issue is that because if for example maybe I fund a smaller amount on 10 feed account, for example, and I link it to my externals like M25, so that once I place it on my externals, it's going to place on the 10 feed amplified. Now the issue is that if I open maybe I'm risking 2% of my account, and that 2% now is 0.1 lot. Sorry, 0.01 lot. Now that trade cannot be able to trigger on 10 trade because if they should calculate their own percentage, it might be now 0.00 something.
No. We are going to use from when you say you create the VPS. In fact, for that first process, you don't really need a VPS to do that. What you need to do is from the Xness into the 10 trade, you use those copy trading platform I spoke about, something like Social Trader. Those ones you just go in, you write copy from, you input your Xness details, copy to, you input the 10 trade details. Now you now set it. How do you want it? Is it lot multiplier? Me, I used to use lot multiplier. So multiply the lot by 1. So if you are placing a trade of 0.2 lots on Xness, what the trade copier does is that it goes back, it will say 0.02 times 1. That's 0.02. So literally anything you are doing on Xness is happening on.
Do we know which like example now? If maybe my account now I'm having $1,000 on my account, example, and the other account now is having $100, which is not the same balance. Now I'm risking like let me say example now I'm risking 10% on my account. That is $100. The $100 risk cannot be the same thing on the one of $100. I think in your risk now will now be $10, like 10%. In terms of percentage, not by lot side.
Okay.
Because if you use lot size, definitely most people that they're using smaller accounts, they might block their account. Because if I'm calculating social risk and you're not using my same lot size, definitely you might block your account. If for example you fund like $20, for example, or $10, for example, and my risk now is not your $10. You understand?
Ooh, for $10. Well, these are the pros and cons to look at. Certainly, every copier has their way now. I've used most copier. They say minimum fund. There's a way they what they call it. Suggested fund amount. Yeah, 1.5 or $1,000.
Like for this external social distance, so like things, I tested it like I just tested it with smaller amount, like $10 or so. So I think what the person is doing is that he's doing percentage. So if he's risking 10%, they will not calculate 10% on one account to place that trade.
Okay, that's very good.
I think that one is sometimes I'm seeing trade of on gold 0.0001 lot, which normally you cannot place that trade that lot size on MP5.
$10, yes.
Because only that the minimum lot there is 0.01. But for them, I see 0.001. You get based on
This is something to go back and research on and think about it.
So,
something to go back and research and think
but
about.
that percentage is more better because not everybody can fund big accounts. Some might just want fund for testing sake. Maybe they're scared. Okay, let me give it a try. Let me fund $10. Let me fund $20. Just try, just like that.
All right.
I will share the extension. I will try to go to the social listening again. Let me see. Let me understand it more again.
All right.
So any other question concerning what I explained concerning trade mastery, the Akashx, even copy trading?
Hello, boss. Can I speak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Really.
Yeah, I understood everything you just explained there, but my major question is regards to the spread. You understand? You know, all these all these what do you call it?
Okay.
These core frames. The issue I normally have with them is their spread. For example, that fundedness. I have been trying I've tried the challenge something that I showed due to the spread. So I want to ask if this particular that their spread is better, or is it
Actually,
as wide? So that's my major concern.
actually, Sha, I did not take note of the spoiler because I don't actually want to like analyze the market and place trade by myself. So all the trade I was placing on the account because what you are using is trade locker, not MP5. So all the trade I was placing on the trade locker was the one that I approved on the Akashx. So I don't
Yeah.
actually observe the spread if the spread because once the person here closes his trade, my own is going to close. It just like copy trading. So once person because
Yeah.
you are risking based on percentage. So you get once the person approve, and once person says stop loss, you're going to show that situation. So I don't actually take note of the spread and all that, but I can just let me just open the trade locker and just see the spread.
Okay.
Let me just open it now to just see the spread.
Boss, quick one. Let me disturb you again. You said on an Xness, there's a kind of account you open and you're having zero commission.
Yeah, the stand that's what I'm using now. There's the I think the standard account now. So all the
Yeah, I'm sure because
that
I have
I will taking. There's no like no commission, no overnight commission, not nothing.
this shocking, except let me check again, Sha. Because I opened the standard account and they
No
were giving me
commission, I've
commission.
done.
They actually claim on the site that there's no commission. Thank you.
No commission, no, I've not seen any commission on my account. Yeah, it was I think it's not showing you, but no
You just need
commission
to tap
actually.
on the trade. Okay, it's not showing.
If I should do tab safe, but no commission. That one is let me use my normal phone. I think.
Sorry for the stress. I'm just very curious because
There's no commission as swap, zero, nothing.
all right, let me work on that. I mean, maybe I didn't get something right. I'm going to open another account
No
now.
commission now. Yes, it now. I want to log into my instance. There's no commission. Swap fee, no swap fee, no closing. If I should close three, like all everything is zero. And the spread is still okay. So the last guy that asked question, I don't know.
And please, I want to say something, please.
Okay.
So, like in this copy trading, I'm also looking at a system whereby whatever trade you place automatically places on your copier's desk too, or they have to
Yes.
place the trade manually.
No. As immediately I just place trade, it's going to reflect on your account. Immediately I close trade, it's going to reflect on your account.
Okay, sharp. But just that, okay. So till you find a better platform now.
Yeah. So I'm just doing research on it.
Boss, this you find a better platform might be another 1 week again.
You see?
And I say this see you find a better platform because I guess most of your users are very curious.
Come again.
I said this till we find a better platform, it might be a couple of weeks or a week again.
It
But I
might,
know a lot of
like I said, like I will go through the extend this thing again. Let me go through it again. I will go through it again to see this thing again. Because if I will just go, maybe after this Zoom, I will just go through it again to understand this thing more better again. Probably I might still check other broker too. They have a social copier. Because I think is only on that social copier you can be able to do percentage, which is if I'm risking 1%, also that 1% will still be on your own account, so that anybody can fund the amount they wishes to fund. Because now I might be risking based on $1,000 account or $2,000 account. So you now might fund $100 account or $200 account, for example. So if I'm risking 2% based on my account, let's also be that same risk on your own account, 2%.
This idea is very perfect. Like on a system that will work on percentage. I think that will be very perfect.
Yeah. So any other question? If there's no question, so that we can just call it a day. My extent is still loaded. I don't know why.
no problem, but I think I've seen it from. I think gold has. I'm not to open a position on gold.
Yeah, pool
But
is
I
a
think I've
pool.
seen it.
Extends pool. Yeah. So that is extends pool. So open your account. So it's a pool from zero, no pool is from 0.1, no commission.
Okay, but I think I just saw it, but oh boy, okay, it's a demo I opened, but I want to open in live now. But what the spread I'm seeing on XAUSD is okay. I think because market is closed though, but it's looking around 160. What I can see on
No,
my
now
chart.
for daytime, test it on daytime.
That's true.
I've been trading gold since now. Since last month, most of all my trade was good. It was just last week here, when I just entered based on gold is kind of confusing. So I just leave it.
All right, now we are set to then. We don't have any much question. I was just trying to sign up on the Akashx, but we're waiting for your link. I just discovered you cannot even access anything until you make the payments.
Yes,
That's the way
yes.
there.
Yes. So for those guys that want the link, you can DM me. I'll just send the link. Just DM me on WhatsApp.
All right,
If you
we'll
have any
DM me
question, you can still ask. So all right, now we'll stop here.
All right, thank you very much, boss.
No problem.
Yeah, thanks very much. Just
all right.